Hi everyone, I'm Hallie. Welcome back to Ledger and Lace. Today I'm going to do a brief tutorial on how to make wax seals with polymer clay. So I used Sculpey and I used a few different things. One is I did use my wax seal stamp with my fern there. So you can see a couple of those. Here's what it looked like. Okay. Now Sculpey is the kind of clay where you dry it in the oven. So it's pliable and then you put it in the oven and it hardens. So the other thing I did was I used some buttons. So, and it didn't matter if I used plastic buttons or metal buttons. So there's this one, which has ferns on it. And then this has an anchor, and let me show you that one. So that's what that showed up like. Okay. Now this one I was testing with a toothpick. So this one is this one. I was testing with a toothpick and to see if it was dry yet, and poked a hole in through it. So there was that. Okay, this one is a button, but you have to be aware that whatever you put on the stamp is going to be reversed. So this has writing on it, so it's reversed writing if you care about that sort of thing. Okay, here's another one, and let me see which one is this one. I think this one is this one. So, okay. So the instructions for Sculpey are that you put it in the oven at 275 for half an hour for, I think it was let me see. Let me not make this up. Okay, so it's 275 for 30 minutes per 1/4 inch. So then I figured it was 15 minutes for 1/8 of an inch, which is what I kind of sort of thought this was. And let me just tell you, if you are a polymer clay aficionado and you love polymer clay, go for it. You will be much more skilled at this than I am. However, let me just show you what happens. Apart from, poking a hole in, is when I was testing to see how strong it is, it broke. So this is, it's pretty sturdy, but it's not, it breaks. See, it breaks. So it's not my favorite, but I am going to show you how I did it in case you want to do it. And then in the next video, I'm going to show you my preferred method, which is, unbreakable. So, okay, so take off a piece of Sculpey. And the other thing about this is, and I don't know if it's the clay, because I've made beads before, but not for years and years and years. But this is kind of like it's cracky and dry. It's like, it's not, it cracks. But anyway, so I'm just going to make a general shape of a wax seal. And then the other thing I did was I have a little bit of coconut. Well, this is sort of hardened. But I have a little bit of coconut oil. You could use any kind of oil, because what you want to do is, let's see, I think I'll do, well, I'll show you this one just because, all right, I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil on my finger. So what this does, you want some kind of, it doesn't have to be, it could be Crisco. It could be any kind of, but you just want to give a little bit of a layer there so that it's not going to stick when you apply it. So then if you want just a regular, nothing in the middle seal, then you can do this. So let me just show you. All right, now this has a shank on it, so the way I was taking them off is I have my toothpick, and then I'm just doing that, okay? So that's an easy one. Okay, and let's do, well, we could do something in the middle of that, and I have this one, so again, I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil on it so that it will release, and then we can put it in the center and just push. And what I did was I sort of pushed it down to where it's flush with the back of the button. And then, oh, and this is parchment paper, again, non-stick, and there you go. And then you bake it. But there's a learning curve with it, and like I said, it's just not as sturdy as what I've done in the past. So let's do another one with this one. This is a really pretty fern button. You can see the theme here because I got olive green, I think is what this color is. And so you kind of get the idea. And I'll show you how I did it with the stamp too, so you can see that. So if you know anything about polymer clay and you know why this is breakable, maybe I just didn't bake it for long enough. I don't know. But, okay. So we'll just imprint this. And maybe I should have done this thicker. I'm not sure, but anyway. So there we go. That's really, I mean, it's really pretty, but yeah, it's really pretty. It is. So if you don't care about it, you know, I mean, if you're not going to be tossing it around or anything, and chucking it in and out of your bag or something like that, then this does lend itself to possibilities. Okay, so one more, and then we're done. Let me take, just so this does not stick. Okay, and there you go. And then you would just bake that for however long it says. But I mean, it's really pretty. It works. Just another way. I'll be back with what I think is a better way though. Okay, till next time. Bye.